If you are someone that has a busy schedule and doesn't have time to go to the gym, then this is the perfect workout for you. It's an upper body strength training workout that requires no equipment and can be done in just 7 minutes. And best of all, it's super effective and will help you build some serious muscle. All right, let's get straight into it with exercise number 1. Exercise number 1 is a pike push-up. Now we're going to start with the hands directly under your shoulders, slightly wider than shoulder width. Turn your thumbs to the outside. From there, you want to tuck your toes and your heels underneath you. Lift your hips up in the air and form a straight line from your head all the way down to your heels. Then it's as simple as lowering yourself down until your chest is just above the ground and pressing back up until you back to the starting position. So make sure when you're doing this exercise to keep your body in a straight line. You want to avoid arching your back or dropping your hips, because that can cause some serious injury. Now it's important to note that if this is too hard for you, you can always do this on your knees and work your way up from there. And if you want to make it harder, what you can do is put your feet up on a chair or on top of a couch like this. And that is going to increase the range of motion and also increase the difficulty of the exercise. So start with your feet on the ground. Work your way up to being on top of a chair or a couch. And then once you can do those 2 things, you can progress to doing these next 2 exercises, which are going to be even harder. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Start with your feet on the ground. Do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. And when you're done with those 3 sets, move on to the next exercise. Exercise number 2 is a kneeling high pulse-up. Now, you want to begin by grabbing 2 heavy objects to use as weights. Now, just like the last exercise, start with your hands directly under your shoulders. Turn your thumbs to the outside and lift your hips up in the air. From there, you want to take 1 foot and 1 knee and drive them forward towards your hands while keeping your body in a straight line. Now, once you get down here, bring your other knee and your other foot to meet up with the first one and stand all the way up and that S1 rep. So you're going to go ahead and do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Now, if you find this exercise to be too easy, you can grab heavier objects, or you can do what I'm about to show you, which is even more challenging. If you have a set of dumbbells at home, grab those, and instead of using your body weight for resistance, you can actually use the dumbbells for resistance. Do that by grabbing the dumbbells, holding them at your sides, and performing the same exact movement that we just went over. It's gonna make it a lot harder, and you will be able to get a great workout. Next up is my favorite exercise out of all 3. And that is because it is extremely hard and really only people with big egos and small junk go into this exercise. So begin by grabbing 2 heavy weights. What you're going to do is grab those weights, hold them at your sides, walk your feet directly underneath your hips, and squat down until your thighs are parallel to the floor. From there, you want to take your arms and extend them straight out in front of you and reach as far as you can. As you're doing this, you're going to rotate your thumbs to the outside and try to keep your elbows straight. This right here is your starting position. And from there, you want to drive your heels into the ground and explode up. And as you're redoing that, you want to swing the weights around and bring them up to your shoulders and lock out your elbows. Then it's as simple as squatting back down, bringing the weights back down to the starting position, and repeating for reps. You're going to shoot for 3 sets of 6 to 10 reps. If you need to take a break between sets, that's completely fine. This should be a very challenging exercise and really target all of your upper body muscles. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. All you have to do is follow along. All right, so the first exercise that we're going to do is a plank. Now, to perform the plank correctly, you want to begin by getting on all 4s. Then you're going to straighten out your legs and come onto your toes. From there, you want to get into a push-up position with your forearms on the ground. Now make sure that your elbows are directly underneath your shoulders. Now flare them out or bring them in because that could cause some serious injury. Then it's as simple as holding that position for 20 to 30 seconds. And to make this exercise even harder, all you have to do is lift 1 hand off the ground and hold it for 20 to 30 seconds. And to make it even harder than that, you can lift both hands off the ground and do a forearm 2 full plank. And if you want to make this easier, all you have to do is drop your knees to the ground and do a forearm plank on your knees. So we're going to start with the regular plank. We're going to hold this for 3 sets of 20 to 30 seconds each. Now moving on to the second exercise. The second exercise is a wide grip pull-up. To perform this exercise correctly, you're going to grab the pull-up bar with your hands a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. You're going to hang down from the bar, and then at S, as simple as pulling your body up until your chin is over the bar, and then lowering yourself back down until your shoulders are even with your elbows, and then repeating for reps. Now, if you can't do a full pull-up, you can always do a negative pull-up, or you can do a assisted pull-up. A negative pull-up is where you jump up to the top and then slowly lower yourself down. That's going to build a ton of strength and explosive power. And an assisted pull-up is pretty much the opposite of a negative pull-up. You're going to hang down from the bar and then use your legs to assist you. And kick yourself up to the top of the pull-up and then slowly lower yourself back down and repeat for reps. So start with 3 sets of as many reps as you can do. And if you need to take a break between sets, that's completely fine. Now moving on to the third and final exercise. The third exercise is a dumbbell row. So begin by grabbing 2 heavy dumbbells. Hold them in your hands with your palms facing your body. Turn your feet to the outside, bend your knees slightly, and then lean forward from your waist. Make sure you keep your back flat and don't round it. Once you get this starting position, it's as simple as pulling the dumbbells towards your stomach and squeezing your back muscles, and then slowly lowering them back down to the starting position. Keep in mind you want to keep your elbows close to your body and pull directly in an upward motion. So we're going to do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. All right, now that you know how to do each individual exercise, I'm going to show you how to put them all together for this workout. You're going to complete each exercise for the given amount of sets and reps, and then you're going to take a 1-minute break after completing each exercise. After that minute break is over, you're going to move on to the next exercise and repeat the process until you've completed all 3 exercises. Now, if you want to make this workout harder, all you have to do is decrease the amount of rest time you take between each exercise. So instead of resting for 1 minute between each exercise, you can rest for 30 seconds or even less. And if you want to make this workout even harder, you can go for time and see how long it takes you to complete all 3 exercises with as many reps as possible. And that's all you have to do. By following this workout plan, you're going to be able to get a full body workout in just 7 minutes. Now, if you want some extra tips on how to make your workouts more effective, check out this video over here. Trust me, the information in this video can help you add 10 pounds of muscle to your frame. Also, if you want a customizable workout plan that includes videos for each exercise, along with a full written explanation, then click the link below but that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button.